Hello everyone, today, I am going to tell you a fascinating Vietnamese folktale that reminds us not to judge a book by its cover. It's the tale of Coconut Head As Da. In her beauty and true love long ago, there lived a kind but poor family. One day, the wife, who was childless, was working in the forest when she found a large coconut on her way home. Thirsty, she drank the water inside and soon found herself pregnant. 9 months later, she gave birth not to a baby boy, but to a round, armless, and legless human form that looked exactly like a coconut. The parents were shocked but loved him dearly, naming him As Da, or Coconut Head. As Da grew, he could not walk or stand. He simply rolled around. The neighbors and even his own parents sometimes felt ashamed of his strange appearance. One day, a wealthy landowner came by and seeing As Da laughed at his bizarre form. But As Da, with a clear, confident voice, said, "Sir, I may not look like much, but I can herd your buffaloes for you." The landlord was so amused that he agreed, and As Da began his work. Every day, As Da would roll out to the field with the buffaloes. The landlord's 3 daughters would bring him food. The 2 older sisters, cruel and arrogant, would laugh at him and toss the food from afar. But the youngest daughter, a gentle and kind girl, would always bring him a clean meal and treat him with respect. She saw past his outer shell and recognized the intelligence and kindness in his eyes. One day, she saw something incredible. As Da shed his coconut shell, transforming into a handsome and radiant young man, playing a flute beautifully in the field. But as soon as he heard her approaching, he quickly returned to his coconut shell. She kept this secret to herself. When they were old enough, As Da asked his parents to go to the landlord's house to ask for the hand of one of his daughters. The landlord laughed at the request, but when As Da offered an enormous dowry of gold, silver, and precious gems, the landlord, in his greed, agreed. The 2 older daughters, disgusted by the match, refused. But the youngest daughter, knowing his secret, happily agreed to marry him. On their wedding day, As Da's shell cracked open, and he stepped out, revealing a handsome and brilliant young man. Everyone was stunned. The couple lived happily, and soon, As Da was appointed a high-ranking official. Before he had to go on a long journey for the king, he gave his wife 3 things: a knife, a piece of flint, and a bundle of thread, telling her they would save her life one day. The 2 jealous older sisters, still bitter, planned to kill the wife. They pushed her into the sea while she was bathing, but she used the 3 objects As Da had given her. The knife helped her cut through ropes, the flint created a spark for fire, and the thread guided her through the dangerous waters to a remote island. She was saved by a passing boat and eventually reunited with her husband. The wicked sisters were punished, and the kind couple lived a long and happy life, their story teaching people that true beauty lies within. The moral of the story. This legend teaches us a profound lesson. True beauty is not in a person's appearance, but in their heart, mind, and actions. As Da's story proves that a kind and intelligent spirit can overcome any physical limitation. The kind youngest daughter looked past his strange outer shell and was rewarded with a loving and brilliant husband. The story is a powerful reminder that judging others by their looks is a shallow and often foolish mistake. Let this story inspire you to look for the good in people, to be kind and compassionate to everyone you meet. By valuing someone for their character rather than their appearance, you open yourself up to true connections and genuine happiness. Remember, the most valuable treasures are often hidden in the most unexpected places. Thank you for watching the story. See you in the next video.